Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our modded run. So, I am finally back and I've been absolutely super excited to get back onto this run because I've actually backlogged this, so I haven't been able to play for a few days and I've really wanted to. So, what are we going to do today? Well, the first thing I notice is we've got very little food. We do have meals to keep us going, but I think just this fishing pier is not really going to do it for now. Our potatoes are 81% there and 70 on the rice. So, I mean, it's not going to be too long until we've got all of our vegetables, but I think we're best setting some hunting orders until that time comes. So, let's just hunt anything that's local right now. It seems that there's a lot of just rats and things like that, which is, hunt one of them. Ooh, there's some packaged survival meals right there. We'll take those. So yeah, we'll get those ordered for hunting, and then we'll probably have somebody on the fishing pier as well. But we're actually just working on one of our new rooms as well, because we've got 4 colonists, but we need a 4th bedroom for that individual. Alright, we shall chop some stuff. And that bush is mature, but it does not have any berries on it. I'm still going to cut it down. And we'll cut down this tree as well, because it blocks passage around the outside. Anyway, so we currently only have marble at the moment, so Miller's going to work on stone cutting. We'll speed up time because we might as well. We might as well cut that plant down there and that one there. I'm going to wait on getting our floors in until we've got this room sorted as well. And yeah, our living room, well, our dining area is looking quite nice. We'll eventually shift this into a central point and then probably put the kitchen like here, something like that. Just so that we probably will need a second cook stove. I mean, we can put one right here anyway, so it's not the end of the world if we don't expand, but for now, one cook stove's doing us just fine. And our temperature in there is pretty good, so it's not too bad at all. Right, who is our main constructor at the moment? It is Hunter. Alright, Hunter does a lot of, well, hunting, most of all, so I don't really want to focus him too much, although kind of do need to work on this bed. So I'm going to get that order done now, because apparently Noriko is sleeping in the fridge, which is not good. So we'll get Hunter working on that, and it's normal quality. Alright, go rest in the bed. I'm sure being outside in the reasonable temperature is just the same as sleeping in the fridge indoors. So we'll get you in there, and I'm sure we will finish off your walls in no time at all. Okay, we've actually mined out that entire little bit of steel, but we've not really used it for much. We've got 1,000 steel right now, which is currently taking up stockpile space. So I'm in no real rush to order any more mining of any of that sort. We don't need any components right now or anything like that, so all of that is just essentially distracting us from actually expanding our base, which is what we're wanting to do here. So that should be done by the time that Noriko needs to sleep again, hopefully, anyway. And we've got cooking being done as well, while every other bit's done. Hunter's all over the hunting, as is expected, and we've finally got our medicine coming in as well, which is nice. Come on, Hunter, you can do it. There you go. Nice shot. Nice shot indeed. Guys, finish off the bedroom first. And that bit. And then someone... well, Gosling's going to do it. I'm going to say someone will come round and roof it eventually. And we'll start working on blocking off our base. I think the walls are quite important now as well. Can this be relocated? It can. Good. That's currently our only type of gun turret as it stands right now. We do need to get research sorted as well. That's something I do plan on doing soon. But we'll wait until this wall gets done, and then we'll think about what building we want to expand to. So I think that should work out kind of in our favour. Build a wall, build a structure, build a wall, and it won't take us too long from that point on either. Gosling got food poisoning from a simple meal. Yeah, what is our top cook right now? 7. Yeah. I don't know if I've set any restrictions to this. No, I have not. Which is fair enough, because I think everybody's cooking skill is quite close. Yeah. The people who are good at cooking do it first anyway, so that's fine. We've almost finished off that wall, which is nice. We shouldn't be having any sappers for quite some time. And I think the next wall will be this one here anyway. We won't count that as the structure wall. We'll just finish that one off and do this side, I guess. Or maybe even the south side and this bit here. So that they're pretty much, other than this block here, which is going to be our kill box eventually. Or our kill zone, our turret area. We're going to be leaving that clear. So we'll have to finish that one off as well then. Gosling! What's up, buddy? How can I help you? Greedy for impressive bedroom. Yeah, we'll get to that soon. Hungry. And in horrible environments, which is no surprise. Group of pirates are preparing to attack. Ooh. We got 5, and they've got assault rifle, knife, LMG, rifle, and knife. So 3 range units, 2 melee units. I think we should buy ourselves a new turret complex. I don't know if that changes anything as far as the material's concerned. I'm just going to go with steel right now because we don't actually have any stone blocks. So, Hunter, get working on that. And 2 turrets should be pretty good to fight off these guys. I'm almost certain we're not going to lose this battle anyway, so no need to worry there. Our potatoes are coming through. Wonderful. Still sticking to simple meals for now as well. Oh, they're beginning their assault. Okay. Noriko, do you have a... You do not have a gun by default. Oh, because you're incapable of violence. I'm assuming... Yeah, you won't actually take that one. Right, well, I want Noriko up front then to be a human shield. We'll put Hunter without the turret. Gosling, incapable of dumb labour, not holding a weapon. Needs a melee weapon. Go get, I think, a plasteel knife. But I might put you on the turret nonetheless. Just go there for now. And Miller, he's definitely going to man this one. Where are these guys? Where have they gone? Oh, there they are. Crossing the water. Alright. For now, Gosling, man the turret. Since melee is not going to be a thing for you for a little while until they get here. Speed up time to wait for that moment. Here we go. Linda's almost probably down, and so is Latch. Yep, Linda goes down. Sky is not going to make it here. Beautiful. Just got one last person to worry about, and I reckon the rest will flee. Hey, there we go. And these guys think they're going to make it out. Ha ha ha, they are so wrong. Okay. So, these are pirates, so I can afford to take these guys, because they most likely don't. LMG, gunshots. Yeah. Well, we need... I really would love the skill for them to be something combat worthy. I think that's the ideal thing, really. Because when they're all in range like this, they all get the boost. So if they had a combat bonus, that would be awesome. Right. Anyway. Let's find out who we want to take with us. I think I only really want to take one person with us. You have frail, but you are really good. Especially at art, which is a thing that we want to focus on as part of our win condition. You're pretty crap compared to the rest of them. And you're missing a limb, which is not the worst thing in the world, but there you go. You're actually pretty good as well. Psychically sensitive and greedy. Greedy's not too bad, because we do have some people with art skill who can make impressive bedrooms quite easy. Strip you, strip you. So, who are we going to take then? We could take both, I suppose, and try convince them to join us. temporarily, we're going to set one of these rooms to be a prisoner room. And Noriko, capture Pi, or Pi. And we want Linda as well, don't we? Yes, we do. Gosling, go capture Linda. That went well. We do need to clear up some of this debris as well, because they did use it as cover against us, which wasn't the best thing in the world. They could also just use our wind turbine as cover, though. Blocked by tree. Let's chop down that wood. We should set a zone in between these so that it doesn't actually let any trees grow at some point anyway. It's not important to us right now. Right, Pi, 72%. Chat and recruit. We'll give you medicine. That frail is really going to be annoying. But I think you're going to be more of a positive boost to this colony as far as skills are concerned. And Linda, 83%. Harder to recruit, but still probably ultimately worth it in the end. Right, well, I guess we know what we're building then. Limestone walls. Let's go. Is it 8? It is 8. 8 by 8. Let's build 2. Just because I think it'll end up being quite relevant eventually anyway, so we might as well. And let's tend to some wounds, shall we? Who's our best doctor? That would be Miller, who is stone cutting right now. Don't stone cut. Also, self-tend as well. Number 1 doctor, that would be lovely. Oh, these guys have already doctoring. Good. These guys haven't got long before they die, that's all. Somebody go and strip Latch before he or she dies so that we can keep the clothing without dead man's apparel attached to it. We're running out of power. We need that tree cutting. Oh, won't do plant cutting. Annoying. You do it first. No, won't do plant cutting. Hunter, you've been tended to. Will you do plant cutting? You will. Good. And that should give us a boost. Go on. Maybe it's just naturally bad today. That would make a lot of sense. Be tended to Pi. Tend to Pi. What I'm doing here is a bad thing. What I'm doing is making sure that Miller doesn't tend to himself. Which, I can actually right-click on Miller and tend to himself. So that's good. I thought he'd just do it by himself by us not giving him jobs. Hunter is wandering around in a psychotic state. That's annoying. And some reasonable bandaging there. Right, let me turn off the power in some places. In fact, none of this should even exist right now, so we'll get rid of that. Okay. Right, so let's get some double beds in here. Put one there and one there. Let's not care about quality just yet. That comes later. I think we just need to get established, essentially, before we start beautifying the place up. But I do plan on doing that. Because our first attack had 1 person, our second attack had 5, so you can get a good idea of the issues we might face for the next attack or in the future. It's not going to be pleasant. So we do need to get something like gun turret set up maybe. So we've effectively got extra firearms. Looking on the water. Oh. I suppose you'd care to fish though. I don't think you really need to be honest. We've got plenty of food right now. But it wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Just wondering if we've got enough time before our growing season turns against us, because I do believe that this one has a growing cycle about it, so we're going to have lots of food at some point. I think we did end up producing too much food as it was, which is good. We want to fill our fridge up anyway, so I'm not upset about that at all. Oh, Gosling. We've got 2 people in the mental break right now. Well, Hunter should come off of his pretty soon. He's been on it quite a while. Extreme break. There you go, Hunter's back. He's got catharsis. He is a very, very depressed individual who is not doing himself any favours by giving himself those debuffs. We've got a visitor. A behaviour research. A behaviour research. Okay. Doesn't have anything to trade, which is a shame. Wouldn't mind something being traded. You can get that lamp back on now. We're producing power again, so it's not too bad. Alright, we've got the beds set up, so anybody who needs a place to sleep will have one. And we've almost finished this back wall as well, which is nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting these guys separated. I don't know what they think of. Oh, they just think acquaintance. Alright, that could go either way, and they could actually begin to hate each other. Plus, yeah, slept in the bed and sharing a heat is... sharing the bed. I am just tripping over my words today, I do apologise. Sharing a bed is a debuff that we can get rid of. Bursting? Oh! Oh, they need a toilet. We need to set up proper prisons. That's interesting. Didn't consider that. Well, I can put a latrine in their room. At the very least. And I'm assuming I can move it. No, I can't. But it only takes a little bit. You're effectively going to have to piss in a bucket, I'm afraid. Until we set something up for that. It's not something I thought about, actually. I do like how we stripped them to make sure that they didn't have Dead Man's Apparel on them, and then left them out in the rain. Somebody should have that assault rifle, actually. Miller, when you wake up, go get the assault rifle. And you're up. Go. And we need to haul. The reason we are not hauling right now is because we have nowhere to haul to. So yeah, stockpile room is also something we need. Or at least an indoor area for stockpiling, which I think might be this room in the end. Can you deconstruct that? It is consuming power, so should help with our situation. Also, screw that. And take animal corpses off of this list. Because this one should have them, and it doesn't. Animal corpses, please. There we go. Much better. That mass grave isn't nearly full, is it? No. Good, good. So, we got a major break. Gosling, what's up, buddy? Other than sleeping outside in the rain. Oh dear, we've got a heat wave. Alright. Temporary fix to that problem is going to be this one needs a cooler. So this one gets a cooler. And we'll set a cooler in the dining area. And that's going to have to be where people go to escape the heat. These guys can't escape the heat right now, so I'm kind of forced to do this one. Well, I guess we're going to have to do this one as well. Let's put it there. And that's likely going to mean that we have to up the power as well. Luckily for us, we have a ton of steel. What does Spectago T come under? Because it should not be outside. Is it going to be in here? Oh my god. You would think it'd be under food. Maybe manufactured? Wet wipes? I'm ruining things for myself here by the looks of it. Devastator power cell. Drugs. Spectago Tea. Apparently it's a drug. Well, it has caffeine in it, I guess. Oh! Oh, people are escaping. Let's try capture one, at the very least. Try and arrest Linda. There we go. Apparently we opened up a hole in the wall. Well, less apparently and more actually. Oh, Pi got stuck up here, which is nice. Get him, Gosling. Get him. Correct my stupidity. Please, don't go down. That would be unfortunate. There we go. Capture. Right. We're getting there. Do we not have power running down this wall? We don't have power altogether, do we? But even if we did, it wouldn't run to that one there. I'm going to have to run this one along as well. And run this down. First things first, Hunter, finish off that because we're not producing enough power right now. Fantastic. And work on this conduit here as well. If you do this, you get to sleep. How about that, Hunter? That works for me. Alright. Not prisoner beds. I think everybody else will be, yeah, sleeping outside. Oh dear. Well, it's actually cooler outside right now, so I'm doing them a favour. Severe illness for Linda. Miller. Please tend to Linda, because I think we nearly murdered her. Which is not good. Yeah, we need an indoor area pretty soon. Temporarily. I'll pause that as well. Temporarily, this is going to be our indoor stockpile that's going to take things that deteriorate. So, things like medicine and clothing. Apparel. There we go. Anything else on there that I don't want in there? Weapons. Take weapons as well. Textiles are there, but it's not something I care about too much over anything else anyway. So we'll try set that up. And people should move things to that stockpile soon. A friendly ear from your past. Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message who reveals that the starship hidden on this planet and sends you its coordinates. If you travel to this ship, it'll take you off the world and into the stars. We're not going to be doing that, though. That is not our job. Oh, Pi's going to be making an escape soon. It's probably a good idea that Miller come in and actually take care of that. Because as soon as that door goes down, then there'll be a prison break. At least this way we can stop the mental break and save ourselves some energy. Oh, Pi's been beaten to death. Never mind. Okay, well, that also works, I guess. We only have one prisoner to worry about now. Since we got rid of that tending to a prisoner buff, sharing bed buff, debuff. Right, well, I'm tripping over my words left, right and centre, so I think that's a good time to actually end off the episode. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe as well for some more Rimworld in the future. And don't forget to hit that bell icon as well to get notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.